things for my birthday. And so here we go. This is my best friend, Tracey Jacobs. Say hi, Tracy.
Hi, everyone. Happy birthday, Don.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you.
So we have a present.
It's just a little something.
Is it a candle?
2 candles.
Why did you tell me?
Different
very cute,
flavors.
little
Diptyque candles,
Diptyque
which
candles.
have great flavors, great smells.
Okay, so I'm going to put it down a little bit so that people can see. Here we go. I told you guys, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, right? Can you guys hear? I hope you can hear. This is my present. I'm doing all day. It's like Don's favorite things, Tracy. Are you okay with that?
Totally, it's your day.
Can you tell, Tracy watches, do you watch at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
out west? She's in California.
Yes.
And she's always like,
And
you
I'm
need to go on
always
time.
annoyed that you're never on time, ever. And
I am sometimes.
Never.
Oh, wow, these are great. Look at that. These are great. Oh, there we go. Diptyque. Great. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We're having a very fancy lunch.
At the Carlyle.
We're at the Carlyle Hotel, Carlyle restaurant. Oh, that's good. What flavor is this?
There's Bayes, and I forget.
Can I open this?
Yeah.
Can I tear this off?
Yeah.
So this is, oh look, you see the comments up. Don, Louisiana here. Hi. Okay, this is.
Big. That's my
big.
favorite.
Great.
It's my
Birthday.
favorite.
We're ready whenever you are.
And then
I'm sorry.
I got all the time.
I just dropped the menu on the floor.
Don't worry about me.
Thank you.
I got plenty time.
Thank you.
what are people
You did.
saying?
What are people? I don't know.
It's a big birthday.
I know it's kind of a big birthday. And then this one is
Bayes,
bougie.
Yeah,
this is
people love that one.
what is it? Bougie parfum.
Bayes. It's candles. You can put them in your living room, your bedroom, your
Oh.
bathroom.
There we go. Very nice present. Thank you. I love you.
love
So
you.
what's going on? Tell me. Tracy is very connected on what's happening, although she does not watch the news as
I
much anymore.
stopped watching
She can't
the news.
take it.
I can't take it anymore. I couldn't take that Zelensky was thrown out of Trump's office.
gosh.
That was mortifying for
How
our
embarrassing.
country.
Oh, my God.
Mortifying for all of us who believe in democracy, which seems to be fading quickly. And we should have respect for the Ukrainians because they're the gateway to the rest of Europe, which Putin clearly has many interests in, and that's way beyond Ukraine.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, and it's and Trump is kowtowing to him, and they're kowtowing back. So
Yeah. It's nuts.
I love that Zelensky came dressed as the way he dresses every day.
Well, he should have. Here's the way. I hope that I am on. Do you have your phone? Do you have YouTube on your phone?
No.
Oh, I hope that I'm on the right. Am I on the right? Am I on the Don Lemon channel page? Because if I'm on the wrong one, you guys will let me know. Because I could be on my old one. So let me know. Am I in the Don Lemon?
Well, they keep
Show.
saying happy birthday.
Happy birthday, so they know. But guys, you are good, Don. Am I on the Don Lemon show? Yes, Lemonation, got it. Because I
Hi,
have one.
Lemonation. I love the show. I love the lemon heads. I love what Don has to say, and he makes it. This is the only way I can take my news with a bit of sugar because it's so sour.
Yeah, and you guys
And-
can hear us, right? Tracy's very soft-spoken.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are so cool.
Aren't they
Don,
cool?
Don is the best. I've known him for years and years. He's the very best, and he'll tell it like it is. And like it is isn't too great right now, but we have to make the best of it.
Can you look
And
at-
hopefully we're not bothering anyone else at
No,
the
but let's show.
restaurant.
We're at the fancy restaurant. We're at the Carlyle. It's very, very New York, don't you think?
Yeah.
We're very New York grown up.
Very
like
New York.
upper, we're what, like high society?
Yes.
You think so?
You guys are saying such nice things to Don. Everyone's wishing him a happy birthday.
I know.
Birthdays are a big deal, and it's nice because it's one of the nice things that happens, and none of us can avoid it.
Yes, but here's the funny thing. Tracy is one of my best friends, and
I live in California.
and she lives in California. And then you remember when everybody was calling me sexist and whatever?
Yes.
Were you laughing?
Yes. I said he's ageist because I'm going to be 67 in 2 weeks from today. So I'm an old broad.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, right? What do we want? What should I get?
I don't know what you
Should I just
like.
get like a champagne or a mimosa or something?
Yeah, why don't you get a mimosa? It's kind of a brunch-like drink.
Yeah. This is actually Tracy and I. We were communicating when we first met. We were communicating by phone and just text or whatever. And then this is our first date. Was
We
here.
met outside. I had a hamburger and I shared it with them.
No,
And-
we had sandwiches too. We were doing a fancy thing.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, our waiter wants to talk to us.
Yes. Can I just do a mimosa?
Absolutely.
Is that possible?
Absolutely, always.
And
We're
then
screaming.
Oh, awesome.
this is my birthday, so I'm having a birthday thing.
Oh, I thought you said we're screaming. You were
No,
so
we're not
quiet.
screaming.
No, we're not
at all.
screaming.
We're
Oh, there's
not gonna do
there's a
that.
daiquiri too. Is that good?
It is very good.
What do you? Also, is it too early to get a margarita? A little early. I'll have a mimosa. Yeah, I'll have a
I
mimosa.
think some of your fans are saying mimosa.
Mimosa. She's gorgeous. Look what they say. She's gorgeous.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't she gorgeous?
I'm going to be 67.
She's gonna be.
It's not
I
bad.
can't believe we're both Pisces, so it's a little bit dangerous.
Yes, crazy, intuitive, sensitive.
ESP.
ESP, you name it, we've got it. We're witches. We're witchy because we know everything intuitively. It's scary to be a Pisces.
It is scary because you know.
We know
Do you remember during the election? What were we both saying?
Trump is going to win. And we didn't want to say that.
We
'cause
didn't
it
want to
was
say
too
that.
horrible.
Yeah,
A prospect.
and we knew each other in 2016 too. And
And
I knew.
what do you guys think of this whole thing with Trump throwing Zelensky out of the office and demanding an apology from Zelensky? I'm curious what your listeners think.
Mortified. I said that this was
Mortified for the country.
the worst. That I think this was
People are agreeing. Horrifying, disgusting.
yeah.
They're disgusted.
Guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up because you know it affects the algorithm. And by the way, make sure you become a member. Hit the subscribe button. It's right there on the bottom of the screen because it's important. I wanted to have 600,000 by today.
Nice.
Look how handsome this waiter is over here.
Oh, Dominic?
You know him?
Yeah,
You already know he's handsome?
because I've given him money.
Wait, for what?
Just for.
Oh, okay,
taking
because
care
they may
of
take
me.
it wrong.
I give
Wait a minute.
everyone money.
We're taking care of you in the restaurant. you
Yes,
mean.
twice. Become a member. Thumbs up, guys.
Yes, and subscribe. Become a member. Hit the thumbs up. It's
I-
important, right? Tell us why. Tracy used to sit in front of the television all day long and watch cable and call me or text me and complain about it. She doesn't do it anymore.
Not really.
You're a YouTube gal.
I love YouTube because I find it hard. I don't know about you guys, but I find it hard to watch the linear news on networks because it's so brutal and it's depressing, it's mind-numbing, and we know what's going on. I just don't want to hear it. I need some of my news with some sugar.
Yeah.
Just to feel like, that's why I watch Don, because I feel like he can give it to me in the real way, but also not so brutally, which it is brutal. What do you guys think? Do you agree?
Someone said, Tracy, why was the Russian media in the room?
Well, I'm sure because Trump was playing to the Russian media.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Trump is playing to Putin. This is completely all about Putin, who will screw over anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
And Zelensky is absolutely in the right. And yesterday or 2 days ago, he was corrected by Macron and the Prime Minister of England by saying Trump accused them both of getting payback from the Ukrainians, which is just not the case. They're gifting or giving to the Ukrainians for self-defense
Yeah, but also
against Putin.
Zelensky had to correct him as well on that, and it was
Yeah. But
you know
Trump doesn't care, and J.D. Vance chimed in.
Why was he there?
He was there because Elon wasn't, and he needs to make himself important. But they came up like idiots.
Well, to me, the most embarrassing thing was that Zelensky had to educate them in the moment, and like English is not even his first language, and they just weren't getting it. I
No.
think he's ready to take our
Oh.
order, by the way.
Do you want us to take our order in front of your
Yeah, of course. It's
your
everything.
listeners?
We're like the Kardashians.
We're like I'm
We're-
hardly like the Kardashians.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
call
haven't
you-
slept with that many people. Sorry.
All right, Chris.
Only if we're ready.
Yes, only if we're ready. I want something light, so maybe I
Me
just
too.
get is it crazy just to get a shrimp cocktail, or because I ate at breakfast not long ago, or if the lobster bisque looks good, is it yummy? It's
Very-
creamy though. It's very
very
creamy, right?
Not much.
It's cream based.
It is, but
I'm reading someone just wrote they're a Pisces too, so then you know what I'm talking about being a witch.
Thank you.
Not always the greatest thing to be.
can we put this in front over here?
Thank you. Cheers. Happy birthday, everyone. A little mimosa.
I don't drink, but I'm watching Don drink, so
Tracy
it's
doesn't
enjoyable.
I'll put this on the side. Okay, so what do you think? Would you be upset if I just got a shrimp cocktail or
Whatever you
something?
like. You know what I had the other day that was delicious?
What'd you eat?
I had a hamburger. What kind of cheese do you have?
Well, it comes with a cheddar cheese, but if
I'll
you want to
have
have
the-
Swiss,
No,
if American,
I'll have cheddar cheese, just the cheddar cheese, cooked medium with French fries on the side.
medium.
Yeah, medium, just the cheddar cheeseburger. Isn't this fascinating to you guys?
They love it. They're
Do
fine.
you really like this?
Yes.
Do you want some fries or you want some greens?
Fries with ketchup, and can I get some Dijon and ketchup on the side? Thank you very much.
So I'm gonna have, for now, the shrimp cocktail.
Okay.
And then
Hi, you guys.
can I get extra horseradish?
Don is the best.
And
I
then
don't like American
I'm gonna.
cheese.
She doesn't eat hardly any of her food.
I don't
That's
eat
why
any
she's so
of my
thin.
food.
So I'm gonna eat the rest of her French fries. And if I want something else, I'll grab it.
Let me know at any point.
What can we do for
Thank you so
Don
much.
to make
Thank
him
you.
feel extra
Thank you.
special on this big day of his?
Like go do crazy
March 1st.
subscriptions.
Can you guys believe it's March 1st?
What they can do, make extra subscriptions and memberships. Let's get the memberships up because we want people to know about the channel. So anyway, so we talked about it. Tracy knows a lot about what's going on in the news.
Yeah, I read what's going on in the news. I just can't. I mean, I love Rachel Maddow and Lawrence O'Donnell. I think they're tremendous newscasters. I was very upset that Joy Reid was fired, and many others have been and will be. It's a very complicated, scary time in the media, given Trump's oversee of all of the networks like Comcast, Warner Brothers, all of them, and charging them all with offenses. So it's scary.
But you're there in Hollywood. You know, like most of these media companies are owned by big entertainment
Yeah.
companies that are like movie houses and all that stuff.
We just need to get the truth out, and the truth. He's now limited the press people who come in to the, that idiot woman who runs the press things, whatever her name is,
Caroline Levitt.
Caroline Levitt. But this is all coming directly from the head.
Yeah. So Tracy also, I don't know if you guys were interested in it, but the reason I did two things. Tracy's like, you're missing out. Did you tell me on the Diddy story?
Yep,
Or the Jay-Z story?
the Jay-Z's.
And I did it, and it was like one of the highest rated things I did. And then you
I
told
said,
me,
how can you not be reporting on Jay-Z? I mean, it was a big story, and the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni story, which has been going on now
it
for
did not.
months.
It did not.
Are you
rank.
guys interested in that story at
my
all,
gosh.
or no?
Yeah, it did not go over well. Thank you, Miss Ross, for becoming a member and for your generous support of independent
Fellow
media.
Pisces.
Fellow Pisces.
Yay.
So, yeah, they weren't so interested in that story.
You're not interested in the Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively story?
Not
Some
really.
of it has to do with free media.
Yeah, because they're New York
Because
Times.
the New York Times was sued by Justin for $250
See, no,
million for defamation.
No, they're not interested.
You're not interested?
No.
Celebrity stuff isn't that interesting given what we've got going on now.
But you were interested And
I
tell
love
me yes.
Emily Baker, by the way. Someone just remarked on her. I think she's really smart. I've dealt with her, and she's a good person.
One more thing before, and I'll tell you, and I'll ask you. So let me know if you were interested in the Jay-Z story. Just say yes, Jay-Z, so we know if you're talking about Baldoni or Jay-Z. But I thought the Jay-Z story really rated well, and people were interested. And I told you how that was going to turn out, didn't I? Was I right? Were you wrong?
I'm never wrong.
So,
Yes, Jay-Z people.
yeah,
are saying.
people were. You were right about that.
Now people are asking about Gene Hackman.
Oh my God, I need to talk about that because that's really weird.
Well,
but can I tell them first of all? Can I tell them who you are and your background or no?
Sure.
So Tracey Jacobs is a dynamo, trailblazing, powerhouse agent, especially female women agent in Hollywood. She started the trend. She blazed the trail. She was Johnny Depp's agent during which years? The biggest years.
The biggest years, and including the depositions.
I know during the depositions we'll talk about that. But you were the Edward Scissorhands years.
Oh yeah.
What were the movies?
It was very Edward. It was every movie. Pirates, Edward Scissorhands. It was every movie, and
you created those
the
deals.
Biggest, oh yeah, and he was the biggest star in the world. And you know, I haven't worked with him for over 8 years, but I still have tremendous fondness for him, and he helped my career and I helped his, and it was a great alliance.
What was it like representing the biggest star in the world for how many? For 2 decades?
30 years.
30 years. What was that
It was
like?
hard. I mean, it was fun. It was challenging. It was difficult. It was exciting. It was gratifying. It was creative. All that and more. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah. And
yes, I represented him from 21 Jump Street on.
you did.
Yes.
So Tracy, was it? Did you feel like a therapist or a second mom or what?
All of the above.
Was he a handful?
He was great. He was great. I was very lucky. He has a lot to do with the success of my career. I had a lot to do with the success of his career. I'm very grateful.
But you were his exclusive agent for
Yeah.
30 years.
Yeah.
What kind of deals did you create for him?
Well, I can't talk about specifics,
Not
but they were
specifics, but-
some of the biggest deals ever made. And to this day, they're not making deals like that anymore because the business has gotten so much more difficult and so much harder. So I was there at a very good time. I was very, very lucky.
Was he the highest paid?
Yes.
Yeah. And so then fast forward, because we won't talk about specifics. And so Tracy is like, I'm sitting there watching the trial of, what was her name again?
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard. And then all of a sudden, Tracy pops up.
Yeah.
Your deposition.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Awful. I was subpoenaed. You have no choice when you're deposed. You just basically, you do it and you have to tell the truth even though you don't want to. There were things I had to say that I would have taken with me to my grave, but you can't perjure yourself for anyone.
So even if you have an NDA, you still have to do it if you're deposed.
Well, I
you
didn't
gotta-
have an NDA with him, but
yeah.
you have to, when you are subpoenaed to testify, you must tell the truth. I'm sure people lie, but I didn't.
But that overrides everything.
Yeah.
When you're in a court of law.
Yeah, it's not anything anyone wants to do. It's really not fun.
If he called you and wants to work with you again, would you?
I don't know, but I would be happy to hear from him. I haven't talked to him in over 8 years. I'd be very happy to hear from him and would wish him the best, as I do now. He's too important to my life and my career to wish him anything else. Thank you for loving my hair. It's straight today. Thank you.
Never lie in court.
Yeah, you can't lie in court. And I was told, I was coached because I'd never done a deposition.
Thumbs up, people. Hit the thumbs up.
I did 3, and I told the truth in all of them. And I didn't want to, but I had no choice.
You were very good during the deposition.
Thank you.
Did you have a Stanley Cup? What was that? Was it water or coffee?
Oh, it was the red cup. I was drinking, water. I was drinking water. Everyone loved that. What do you
Yeah.
call those red cups, guys?
Solo cup?
The solo
You had a
cup.
red Solo
I had
cup.
a red Solo cup. People were making fun of me. But, I did the best I could, and I didn't in any way want to disparage them, but that's all they wanted to hear.
Someone is saying, "Who's this?"
I'm
This is my
Tracy.
best friend, Tracey Jacobs.
Hi, guys.
And we have been friends for a decade or more
A
now.
decade, yeah.
And
I said I liked Emily D. Baker
Yeah.
because she also reported. This was before I knew Don when he was at CNN.
yeah, they said alcohol cups. She does not drink.
No, I don't
alcohol.
drink. I'm
She doesn't drink.
sober,
She's sober.
so I'll just say that.
Yeah, and I'm having a mimosa right now. People are asking who this is. My best friend Tracey Jacobs. She was the biggest agent
I
in
left
Hollywood.
being an agent a little over a year ago.
She blazed a trail not only for women agents but for everyone, and created some of the biggest deals in Hollywood for the biggest stars. Not just Johnny Depp, who she represented for 3 decades or more, but you also worked with who else? Darren Star.
Good. Oh, so many people. Darren Star, Brad Bird, Jennifer Lopez, so many people. Hi, guys. People are saying hello.
Hi. What's it?
Someone thoughts on what? Someone just said thoughts on NYT. I didn't see that.
The New York Times and Blake lawsuit.
Here's my thought. I think that it's a hard case to prove. Suing the New York Times is very difficult.
Let me tell you,
he sued them for $250 million. I don't think that suit's going to go anywhere. However, I do think the New York Times was very quick to report Lakeside without getting the opposing information, which makes them a little vulnerable, I think.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I was going to say, you guys should take a look at the New York Times versus Sullivan.
Yeah, that's
which
the
is
original.
the original case. That it's the reason that the media is sort of constructed in the way that it is, and why the bar is so high to sue public figures.
I
is
don't
because
think they're
of the New
going
York
to
Times
win.
versus Sullivan.
However, I do think the New York Times. Thank you so much. Can I get ketchup in Dijon? Pretty please. Oh, thank you. Can I get it over here?
Look at that, burger and fries. She's not going to eat half of this. I'll end up
shush.
eating it.
He'll eat it. You guys are so great.
Aren't they
I watch the comments that you make, and I hope I'm not saying too much because it's Don's day.
No.
It's Don's day, and I just so think he does a great job on this channel, and he has the greatest viewership and listeners. Yeah, well, I love Don too.
Tell him hit the thumbs up.
Well, thank you for saying you loved me. By the way, my name is spelled Tracy.
EY. So Tracy, what is it? Tell people something that they don't know about, like Hollywood and the movie and the entertainment
How
industry.
hard I left over a year ago, and subsequently how much harder having nothing to do with me the business has gotten, and how much more difficult it is to make deals. And, look at what you're seeing out in the world with very few exceptions. There's nothing, hi you guys, there's nothing, it's not that great a year. And here's my question, I'm curious what you guys think. I don't understand why the movie business is not making more comedies, given the time we're in and how
We need to laugh.
it's so depressing. We need to laugh, and we need to laugh uproariously. I think there is an open place for that, and I think we'd all watch a lot more than the movies we have these days. For the most part, there's some really good movies. You guys should watch Honora if you haven't, because it's funny and it's great and it's original, and it was made for $5 or $6 million.
So let me tell you about this. So Tracy and I used to, when it was more interesting, it was more of a thing, we used to go to the Oscars every year, to the Vanity Fair party.
To Elton John's party.
But the most fun we had was at Elton John's Oscar party, because we would sit at Elton John's table and the biggest A-list stars would be sitting right there, like next to me. And I remember one year I sat next to Diana Ross. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Yeah, I sat next to Diana Ross, and you sat on the You sat on the other side of her. I
Yeah,
was
no,
on,
I
you were
sat
next to Elton.
I was sat next to
Next to
Elton. Was
Elton.
my client for 10 years, so.
And then I sat next to Diana Ross. And then one year, I sat next to, what's her name? I'm gonna make a wrecking ball.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus and her very handsome, hot boyfriend at the time was one of the Hemsworths.
Oh, she was
right?
married or
Liam
engaged.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And then one year I sat next to Ricky Martin. Do you remember that year?
Elton is not a handful. He's a fantastic man.
Oh, he's amazing.
He has raised so much money, hundreds of millions of dollars for AIDS research. He has helped so many people that I can say nothing but fantastic things about. He's really so special. He's helped a lot of people with sobriety, and he's great.
He's great. You know what? I got invited to the Vanity Fair party this year as a date through Lee Daniels. But I told Lee I couldn't go. So Lee, instead of me being the date, I was going to go to the Vanity Fair party with Lee. He's going to go with Debbie Allen. You know, Felicia Rashad's sister. You know Debbie Allen, right?
I don't know her well.
They're going to go together. And so, but I had this to do this weekend, hang with you guys and have my birthday party. And that's it. What else? Is that it?
That's it. I'm so glad you
Smash
guys.
the thumbs up.
I'm so glad you guys listened to Don. I really mean it when I say I watch I will admit I watch the news every night until Don came on YouTube because it's just too depressing. I can't do it anymore. And hopefully the news will get better. It may not for a while, but we just all have to hang in there together and hope for the best and hope that people will rise up and not tolerate a lot of this crap that's going on.
You? What do you think happens to make the people, I don't know if they'll ever understand, the people like Caroline Levitt or Donald Trump realize
She's
that?
27 years old.
Yeah.
She doesn't understand anything other than being in Trump's pocket. None of these people do. But here's the good news, guys.
I'm going to steal a fry.
Good news, bad news. Bad news is Trump is president. Good news is once he goes, however that is, it is a cult of one personality, him. No one cares about J.D. Vance, Elon Musk. It is all about Trump. Once he goes, there will be no centered MAGA or Republicans.
Tracy, there needs to be a TV show about you, like a limited series.
Well, that would be nice.
You need to get on your friend. Who's your friend and client who does White Lotus?
Mike White.
Mike White.
Does anyone on this channel watch White Lotus?
Yeah, but isn't there a character that people say was based on you?
That was in something he didn't sell with Jennifer Coolidge.
I thought that was, but it's not Jennifer Coolidge in White Lotus.
No.
It's something else.
White Lotus has nothing to do with me.
Oh.
Nothing to do with me. Oh, you like White Lotus? Yeah, it's pretty great. And this year...
Are you watching?
Yeah.
I haven't watched. Can I catch up quick?
It's a little darker. This week, during the Oscars, is episode 3. And Mike's done a tremendous job. And you should all watch because it's going to get more and more evolved and more interesting.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's darker, but it takes place in Thailand. And the temperatures, they were there for 8 months shooting, were 120 a day.
Oh my God.
Every day. It was tough. So,
wow.
This is Don's birthday. I don't know why I'm talking.
Because I think they used to talk.
Well, I'm just,
Maybe we should do a podcast. Should Tracy and I do a podcast? Can we do it on Hollywood?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there are certain things.
Because you know the scoop.
Yeah, there are certain things I can't say, but there are certain things. On White Lotus, you can watch on HBO. This Sunday, it's episode number 3. There are 8 episodes. So it's for a while. The first season was 6 episodes, the second season was 7, and this year is 8.
Hit the thumbs up, guys. I want to get up to until we get up to a certain number, until we get up to 2,000 sort of concurrent, I'm not going off. You have to hit the thumbs up. We got to get more people up. How's the burger? Is it delicious? So Tracy and I have our favorite. When I go to visit Tracy, I stay at her house. and we have our favorite breakfast spot, which is
The Polo Lounge, but the Beverly Hills Hotel downstairs.
downstairs.
With
It's
the bar.
like a diner.
It's a diner.
So cool. You know what?
really
So I was
great.
live at a diner. You know how much I love diners. right?
Yes, I love them too.
So can we tell them who your neighbor is, or no?
I'd rather not. She's moving anyway. I'd rather not. But
Don't
she's-
do it.
No.
Oh,
I'd
come
rather
on.
not. No.
Thumbs up, smash.
No.
Make sure you send the link to this channel to. The challenge is 10 people, right?
10 people for what?
That they send it to at least 10 people.
Oh,
the
yes.
link to the channel.
At least.
Right.
Please. Please. I mean, this is Don's big day. Let's give him a nice, what's no Tracy? Meryl Streep? I don't.
Let me see. Can you guys guess? Thank you for the membership. Welcome to all of the folks who are new members now. It's tougher because I'm actually live on the phone right now. So yes, but I'm going to keep this. Thank you. You can take that. You can take that.
Hi, guys.
So
But
let's see. Let's guess who Tracy's neighbor is. Let's see
No.
if you guys can guess. I'm not saying I'm going to tell, but maybe I will.
No.
Jennifer
Please.
Aniston.
No. Please don't tell.
I'm not. Cher. Don't say anything. Let's see. Oprah. Jennifer Coolidge. Lola, whatever. J-Lo.
No.
Oprah. J-Lo. Yeah, they're not far off. You have a couple of neighbors, though.
I do. But
Right? And it's so funny.
I already have
could-
tourist buses
That's what I was
going
gonna
up
say.
and down the street.
So-
I don't want any more.
So when we're at Tracy's house, you can hear them going, and this is the home of such and such, and blah, 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 and this person lives here, and this person lives
I
there.
don't think these
and this
people care that much.
Yes, they
about
do. It's
that.
fun. Paula Abdul, Gail,
Gail
Gail.
King? Gail King. No.
Olivia de Havilland,
No, she's dead.
Dominique, Roseanne Barr,
No.
Don't Tell, Don't Tell, Don't Tell,
Thank you.
Meghan Markle,
No, she lives in Montecito.
Ellen.
No,
She lives in Beverly Hills.
No, actually, Ellen moved to England.
Oh, she did.
Yes.
Yoko Ono, Beyonce,
No. No, we're not going to say.
Kathy Griffin,
No.
Margaret Sullivan.
Who is Margaret Sullivan? I don't
I have no idea. Barbara,
Barbara Streisand? No,
Colin
she lives
Farrell.
in Malibu. No.
Marge Simpson. Yes, you guys
Yeah, the
guessed.
animated Marge Simpson lives exactly.
Taylor Swift?
No, she lives primarily in New York.
Can we say that this person has performed somewhere? No.
Yeah, but I don't want to say.
Okay.
I can't say.
Okay.
Beth Stern lives in New York with Howard.
Can you eat? Kamala
I
Harris.
feel eating, and she lives
No,
in
it's totally fine. You can eat. Kamala Harris lives in Brentwood, right? She lives near Jay. Jay, who is my agent, lives in Brentwood as well. You worked with Jay for how long?
25 years.
Right. Yeah.
Jackie Onassis, she's dead.
Jackie's gone, guys. Did someone say Madonna?
No.
Alicia Keys,
No.
Rihanna, Courtney Cox, Taylor
Did
Swift.
someone say Donald Trump?
Yeah, Trump, Melania.
God, no.
Okay, what would happen? What would you do if he moved next door to you?
I'd move immediately.
Can you tell some of the people who don't live like right near you, but in the vicinity?
I actually don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. I only know my own neighborhood.
How is it being in LA right now?
You know, LA really suffered from these fires, and I think all of us suffered and were scared, and it's not clear whether it was just the Santa Ana winds or arson or both. And I think they weren't prepared, and we have a mayor who did not handle it right.
What happens to the mayor?
I think she'd go bye-bye soon.
You know what's weird? We were walking back from the diner a couple of minutes ago, and we could hear, you overhear people talking. First of all, in the diner, they were talking about Zelensky in the White House. People were horrified. And these aren't like, sort of liberal,
Stop
progressive.
saying Marge Simpson. She's an animated character.
Doge.
No.
No. So these people are, because I overhear them in the diner, and they're fairly, some of them are kind of conservative, some of them are like, I like Trump, I don't necessarily agree with all the shit that he says, but they were horrified about what happened about what
Oh,
happened in
it's
the White House
an
yesterday.
embarrassment beyond belief.
And then I'm walking home, and we were talking about who's going to run for mayor in New York, and these two ladies were like,
Well,
"Oh."
Trump is trying to get Eric Adams still in there using the Department of Justice.
But these women were saying, and who else can handle and talk to Donald Trump than Andrew Cuomo? And
Probably true.
Yeah, and so Andrew Cuomo, I think, is going to be the next mayor of New York City. I've been saying that a while. Thank you, Stephen Marcellus, for your generous support of independent media. Really appreciate it. And for all of you who are supporting, and all the new members, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. The subscribe button is right at the bottom of the screen. It's on the right.
Yes, Marge would make a hilarious neighbor, but she's animated.
Coco, Snoop Dogg, Mick Jagger, Chevy Chase.
No.
Vince Vaughn,
No.
Martha Stewart.
No.
So, what was I going to ask you? I can't remember what I was going to ask you. Oh, so they think it's going to be Andrew Cuomo
For mayor?
for mayor.
Well, but Howard, I thought that Trump wanted to keep Eric Adams.
Yeah, but Trump doesn't get to decide who's going to be the mayor.
He seems to be able to decide a lot.
Yeah.
But Cuomo makes sense. Not Chris Cuomo,
Andrew Cuomo, Sally Field,
No,
Paris Hilton.
no.
Female or male?
Both.
Oh, right. That's true.
Both.
Do
But
you know-
let's not talk about this
Yeah, do you know
anymore.
Leonardo? Bruce Springsteen.
Do I know Leonardo?
Rihanna, Barbara
Yes.
Streisand, Maya Rudolph.
No, I love her. Johnny
Diddy.
Depp. No.
Ah.
No, Diddy lives in Holmby Hills and he's trying to sell his house.
Well, can I ask you, but let's talk about trials. What did you think of the ASAP Rocky trial? Did you watch?
I think he had a really good lawyer, Joe Tacopina, who was at one point Trump's lawyer a couple years ago. I think that it sounds like they didn't have enough evidence to prove. His story was that he fired a prop gun. I don't know enough about it to
Your
know.
burger.
But apparently they must have proved it because they let him go.
Eat your burger. Oh my God! By
He
the way,
would
I
have
want to say,
gotten 20
it's so beautiful. It's
Thank
sparkling.
you.
It's gorgeous.
He would have gotten 24 years in jail.
Oh my gosh. So guys, I hope that you're enjoying this. I know it's a little bit odd. Do you think it's weird that I do such personal stuff on my thing?
No.
I cooked breakfast yesterday, and it was so heavily watched or
Someone
streamed.
just said they're not a fan of Joe's. Neither am I, really.
Joe Tacopina?
But I think he did a good job for Rocky.
I think he did, and he's also, it's personal for him. They're friends. Now he's ASAP Joe, remember?
Yeah, exactly.
You know I've known Joe Tacopina forever.
Yeah,
right?
well, he wasn't a good lawyer for Trump, but it's impossible to represent
It's impossible
Trump.
to be a good lawyer
it's
for Trump.
absolutely impossible.
Thank you, Marta Koya. Thank you for happy birthday, and thank you for your generous support.
Someone just said David Johansen just died today, and who I used to love in the New York Dolls, but he died at 75.
Oh no, sorry.
Not Elton John.
Welcome new members. Welcome to, who's this new member? Anne Tisserand. Thank you for becoming a new member. Welcome to the Elimination. And I've already said thank you for your generous support to that. I think Joe is tacky. No, Joe Tacopina. No, Joe's a good dude. He's got a good heart, but he's a New Yorker. You know, he's like a dude.
I think
whatever.
he was the right lawyer.
He was
for
the right
A$AP.
lawyer for A$AP.
Rocky, obviously, he
Yeah.
got off. And by the way, before the judgment came down, he was offered a plea deal of 6 months and
Very
3
risky.
years probation and passed on it, which is a miracle. No, not to me. And was
Diana
very
Ross.
fortunate. No.
So, what do you think of Gene? Before we go, I want to know what you guys. You're right. Oh, someone said Susan Lucci. By the way, I saw Susan Lucci
No. I think
2
she
nights
lives
ago.
in New York.
Susan Lucci lives in New York, and 2 nights ago she's had a play. It's actually Joy Behar's written and produced play called My First Ex-Husband, and we went to see it the other night.
Wow.
And Susan Lucci was the first one. She's like the main person in the cast, and she's really good. She looks fantastic. She's such a gorgeous woman. But what was I going to ask you about?
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. What is going on with that?
My guess, and I know nothing, so I want to be really prefacing it by saying that, is that it was a double suicide
You think?
with pills. It was not carbon monoxide poisoning. They've already checked for that. It's not Tyler Perry, guys. It's not Chris Rock. But I think he was 95, not in good health. She was 64. But I don't understand how one of their 3 dogs died unless he took the pills. The dog thing,
Or but they
gave the dog.
Well,
the
they
pills.
could have been there so long that the dog starved. The dog would have eaten them. You know?
Apparently, the dogs, and apparently it happened 9 days or 10 days ago. So
How long can a dog survive?
barely 2 of the other dogs survived, so I don't know how.
Yeah.
But it's very, very, very sad. I
Yeah,
mean,
this
Gene
is
Hackman
good.
is a brilliant actor, but my guess is it was pill related, but I don't know anything. I have no insight, but they found them 9 days later. Their bodies were apparently mummified. It's tragic.
I'm gonna report on that a little bit more. But guys, so I'm gonna hang out with my friend Tracy unless you want to keep talking. You're not eating.
No, I can't talk
Okay,
and
good.
eat.
Okay, so anyway, I love her. She is the best. She knows everything. Whenever I need advice,
I just
Right.
wish he'd start the show on time. Does that irritate you guys that he says it's 7 a.m.? Well, it's 7 a.m. where I am and 10 where you
but
are.
it builds anticipation.
Tell him to start at 7 or 7:05, not 7:20.
I'm on CP time.
Yeah, wrong. Get on time. Get on time.
So-
Well, you guys are a great audience. They love you. Everyone's wishing you a happy birthday.
Yeah.
And having a great time. And thank you guys for allowing me in. I've never done this before, so there's a first for everything. I hope I didn't offend anybody. No, it's not LeBron.
No, so let me tell you this. Welcome to all the new members. Thank you for all the folks who have become. There's so many. Look at all the new members, Tracy.
Wow.
Like all the green in the top.
Did I get anyone to get excited about you? I hope
Yeah,
so.
of course you did. And I don't know how to. I can't.
Love you, Tracy. Someone said that. Well, thank you.
Don't you think Tracy should do a podcast? Maybe she should do a podcast on my show. And
I
we
would
should
be
do-
happy to
But
do
would you know? You would know about stuff in Hollywood. Can you get like inside details?
I know it now.
Should we do that? Yes. Yes.
Are you guys interested in
Yes.
Hollywood?
Yes, they
Because
are.
Don thinks you're not. So, like when I tried to get him to report on Jay-Z, he said my people aren't interested. But I disagree. What do you guys think? Can you just?
No, they said
yes. Yes. Go a little slower.
Oh, you can slow
yes.
it down a little bit. But Tracy, let me just tell you this.
Yes. Yes.
I love her voice. So
Oh,
soothing.
thank you.
Yeah, see? But hey, Tracy, here's the thing. If I did it at Hot Topics at 10 a.m. in the morning, could you do it then? Because you're at 7 a.m. for you.
I get up at 5 or 5:30.
Okay. We'll do some stuff. We'll think about it. I'm also going to start a podcast. So we're thinking of starting a podcast with Tracy, and I'm also going to start a podcast with Michael Fanone.
I love him.
We're going to call it,
What are you gonna call it?
we're going to call it Private Dicks and Nightsticks. No.
Very funny.
Or we were going to call it, someone said, Michael sent me a text yesterday saying call it Fuck You Politics.
That's a little bit much.
That's a little much.
Little
I
much.
like Ebony and Ivory.
Someone just wrote no politics.
Yeah, no politics.
I think maybe what it sounds like is you guys want to mix.
Yeah.
Kind of like the politics get way too heavy. Hollywood's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
And funny and crazy. So,
I think we should do Hot Topics in the morning should be lighter, or do you think we should prepare people with hard stuff? No, I think Hot Topics should be
I
lighter.
think Hot Topics can be lighter.
Can be
And
lighter.
then it'll bring you to the end of the day or till 2
And then at
o'clock
5
my
o'clock,
time. 5 o'clock.
Then
Which
at
is
5 o'clock,
harder
we do
news.
harder news. Yeah.
What do you guys think of that?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
I just want to see what they say. Ebony and Ivory. Am I Ivory? Probably. I like that.
Tracy. I think you'd be a hit. You want to try it on my channel? Would you do it?
Sure. I'm like
Okay.
semi-retired.
But I don't know if it should be part of Hot Topics or if we should just do our own podcast.
I'm open.
Okay.
And
We'll
if
talk
you
about
guys like, someone just wrote Thelma and Louise. I love that. Who's Louise and who's Thelma? That's what I'd like to know.
Well, you are I'm the
My
I'm the
former,
dark-haired one.
my former client wrote Thelma and Louise and won an Oscar for it, Callie Curry.
I would be the dark-haired one, so I'd be Susan Sarandon, right?
Didn't she have blonde hair? Gina Davis had brown hair.
Yeah. I saw Susan Sarandon the other night too.
Oh, really?
Is she canceled?
Kind of.
Is it bad?
It was.
Will she work again?
Yes.
You think?
There is no more cancellation since Trump is in office. It's like nothing's canceled. You can be Eric Adams and still be mayor of New York and commit criminal acts.
Okay,
It doesn't matter.
Here's
Starsky and Hutch. Oh, I
what's
like
better.
that.
I don't care who goes first. I wonder what math. Don and Tracy, or Tracy and Don luncheon. We're at the Carlyle. We're gossiping. So, Tracy and Don gossiping. Okay, so listen. Give me some predictions.
About
So who
Don
is-
and Tracey Jacobs, someone just wrote.
Okay, so we'll do that. Don and Tracy gossiping.
Don and Tracy.
Don and Tracy we'll have tea and we'll spill the tea.
Tracy, Don, talk,
Spilling the tea with Tracy and
spilling
Don.
the tea.
We'll spill some tea. The tea is hot with Tracy and Don. Okay, so who's going to get best actor? Wait, best supporting actor.
Kieran Culkin.
Best supporting actress.
Zoe Saldana.
Best actor.
Adrian Brody.
Best actress.
Demi Moore.
Demi's going to get it for the substance.
She's going to win because she's 62 years old.
She looks great.
She's been around.
She's
she looks
amazing.
amazing.
I love her.
People love the performance, and I think it's her turn. The only complication would be Mikey Madison from Honora, but I don't. She's 28 years old. I think it's Demi's moment.
Okay, and best picture.
Honora. Or Conclave could be a distant second, but I think Honora, but maybe Conclave.
What is the movie? I just did it. I can't think of it. It's a black character. It's a black movie. The black
Oh,
director.
the one.
No,
Oh,
the Nickel Boys.
the Nickel Boys. I didn't see it.
But people are saying it has a chance, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I think it's going to be Honora or Conclave.
Honora, Demi Moore, Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
Who else?
Zoe Saldana,
Yeah.
Kieran Culkin
Yeah.
for, I just forgot the name of the movie that Jesse Eisenberg wrote and directed.
Yeah.
But they're going to win. They're kind of like shoo-ins. You know, people are saying Timmy Chalamet maybe for a complete unknown, but I think Adrian Brody's got it for The Brutalist.
Here's the thing, though. I'm not. Again, no shade. I don't get Timothy Chalamet. No, she
Yeah,
needs to
I
eat.
am.
Take your time. Take all the
I
time
will.
you need, please.
Thank you.
I don't get Timothy
well,
Chalamet.
Timmy's a client of where I used to work. I think he's fantastic. I think he gave a brilliant performance. I just think, you know, The Brutalist, it may be more to the Academy, which is older. But who knows? It could be Timmy. I like Timmy.
Yeah, but you know what? In the beginning, like I wasn't a huge fan of. Gosh, what's his name? He was in Thelma and Louise. Brad Pitt.
Oh, Brad was fantastic.
Totally grew
No,
on me.
I'm not married. I'm totally single.
Totally grew on me. Yeah. Okay. So maybe Timothy Chalamet will grow on me. I liked him when he was in.
He's great.
When he said "Call Me by Your Name," it was very.
He got
very
nominated for that too. Oh, Best Director. It's either going to be Sean Baker for Honora or Brady Corbet for The Brutalist.
Good. Yeah. Best director. Best. What is it? What is cinematography? Do you know that?
I think it's going to be the cinematographer for The Brutalist.
Anything else? Writer.
Best Picture.
screenplay?
Well, there's adapted and then there's original. Adapted. I think for adapted, I'm not sure. For original, it's either going to be Jesse Eisenberg or Sean Baker. I'm not sure.
What do you think the best streaming show is right now?
White Lotus,
White
of
Lotus.
course.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike White was my client for 21 years.
We're gonna eat and we're gonna drink and
Watch
we're gonna
White
gossip.
Lotus, guys. It's great, and it will make you think and freak out a little bit in all the best ways. But let's wish Don a really happy birthday. It's a big day for him. He's very happy, and I'm very lucky and glad to be spending it with him.
Thank you, Tracy.
Bye, guys.
you.
Thank you for letting me share.
Oh,
with
someone
you.
said animated.
Animated for Flow. Flow
Do
is
you-
going to win. It's I forget what country, Latvia. It's from Latvia. I think Flo is going to win, or Wild Robot. But I think it's going to be Flo.
Do you think it should be different, like for these big, like Marvel movies, they should be in a different category?
No.
No? You think
No.
they should be in a regular category?
Yes, and
Okay.
I don't think any of them are going to be close to winning.
But what do you think about all this AI stuff that
I think
in
it's
movies?
dangerous, and I think it's great. I think it's both.
It's both. Okay, and then the other thing is, someone said and made a comment about Ryan Reynolds and which is
Blake Lively and Justin
what happens to their
Baldoni.
careers? I think this is messing
I
with
think
their careers.
that Blake is going to be canceled. I think Ryan will survive this, even though Justin is suing Ryan and Blake for $400 million. But I think it certainly has not been good for them, and I think that someone's got a lot of arrogance, but we'll find out when the depositions start. It's never going to trial. They will settle. There will be no instance of these lawsuits going to trial.
So I want to say that what's you call it? Let's see here. I can't. I'm trying to click on it. There it is. Oh, so Care Max '08 became a Lemon Legend,
Nice.
which is the highest tier
I know.
of our. And so thank you for that, Karen. Welcome. You get all kinds of special things. There are 3 tiers: Lemonhead, Lemonation.
Someone said Justin will own Mint Mobile as opposed to Ryan. I don't think that's going to happen, but I think there'll be a settlement, and I think Blake and Ryan will be paying Justin Baldoni. I don't have any idea how much. It's going to take a little while, but Blake and Ryan do not have a good case, in my humble opinion.
So you know, guys. So Lemonation, Lemonheads, and Lemon Legends, 3 different tiers. Make sure you become a member. It's very reasonable. And someone said casting. Make sure you subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Is there like a casting?
What did she say? She's cute. I have her on.
She's cute and smart. Have her on again. Of course, I'm going to have her on again and again and again.
Tracy is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a good girl.
Love Tracy's voice.
Oh,
So
thank
cool.
you.
Okay, Trace.
Hello, everyone. And now Don and I are going to celebrate.
And we're going to eat.
We're going to eat because I haven't eaten the bite, but it's been so...
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Here, I'm going to give a thumbs up.
Thumbs up, and subscribe, go get the memberships. You can also gift memberships as well.
Hi, Tracy. Blah.
Thank you. Tracy, they love you.
Wow, what a Tracy.
Tracy is the tea. Tracy's tea time is awesome.
Oh,
so
thank you.
that's what I mean. They're saying that should be the name of our show.
Tea with lemon.
Oh my gosh. Trace Tea or Tea.
Tea with lemon.
Tearacey. Tracy.
Trace tea.
Trace Tea with lemon.
Trace. Well, thank you guys so much. I'm just me.
I hate. You don't wear glasses, do you?
I do.
I have these progressives, so I'm always
I wear
looking up like this,
progressives.
like an old man, because the reading part is in the bottom of the lens. Love Tracy's haircut. She's fab. Spill the lemonade. Spill the tea. RACEY.
I love that.
All right.
Bye, guys.
And you guys know, come on, tell her what I say every time I end my stream.
I'm
What do
not
I
an
say?
actor, guys. I was an agent. I've never been an actor.
Yeah. So here's the thing. When I told you who she lives next door to, you guys did mention it in the chat, but I'm not confirming.
I didn't see it.
I saw it.
Okay. Is
Okay.
Tracy dating? No, I'm single.
Can we get Tracy a man?
Oh, please, God.
What age
Before I
range?
die.
What age range?
From 45 to 65.
But you're 67.
I'm 67. All right. Well, men are not as interesting older. Women are kind of great as they age.
All right, kids, love you. And as I say always, turn the TV off. But I'm not sure how to end the stream. Oh, here it is. Turn the TV off. See you later today. I'm going to do a karaoke live. Will you join me, Tracy?
Maybe.
Bye.
Nice to meet you guys.
Bye, everyone. See you.